Everyone, welcome to the Gorilla Booking Podcast, the podcast where we have four other people, not including myself, who will give you your opinions on how bad or good was the Elimination Chamber and how Roman got cooked on Raw. Anyway, let's go back to the Elimination Chamber. We're going to go around the horn here. We have Server Era 405. We have the Dirty Dre. We have the Miss Man, Dior. And then we have the man who watches NXT more than Shawn Michaels does, because obviously sometimes that booking is bad. We'll get to that too. But this is DJ. Anyway, guys, let's talk about it. Elimination Chamber. It was not what we wanted it to be. It was a safe bet pay-per-view, I think is what I would call it, with the actual winners, except for one. I kind of want to dabble on that one a little bit. But where do you think the biggest standout was in the Elimination Chamber? Let's start with the Miss Man.
For me, I feel like the biggest standout might have been Logan Paul getting those 3 pins. I thought that was really cool to see. I'm big on Logan Paul, so I'm saying that kind of shows how big they are on him. They wanted to build him strong, even though obviously it was dirty tactics involved, stealing the pin and whatnot, low blows and all that. But still, at the end of the day, that was really cool to see. Javon Evans showed out. That was really nice to see. There was a couple moments, but all in all, we all, we all like can agree that it was probably a very underwhelming match. I will say the ending was a bit surprising. Randy winning was absolutely kind of a swerve for me. I thought everyone kind of had Cody winning because it was just like, and then we were just gonna kind of roll our eyes like, oh, okay, Cody back in the, but Randy winning, I kind of like it, and maybe it's because he's gonna retire soon, but I love it regardless.
Yeah. I think Randy taking the W out of the chamber is the safe bet, and because obviously we revealed the true meest man, which was Seth Rollins finally showing his face again.
So weird to me though. That's so weird to me.
Well, I think we're gonna get. I think, in my opinion, we're gonna get Seth Logan again at Mania. And I think that'll lead the storyline for the Vision, because the Vision is in shambles. I mean, we could talk about that on another week's episode of how the Vision needs to turn it around. But Dre, what do you think was your standout for Elimination Chamber?
So I would have to piggyback off of what Dior said, but I'm gonna go a different route because I was gonna say the Logan Paul getting the 3 pins in that match. It was very good. Like it's exciting to see from somebody of that caliber, as a celebrity wing wrestler. But the performance by Finn Balor was actually like on point, bro. Like we gotta feed him. Like when you get the hot hand to your shooter and he get buckets and he keep getting buckets every time he out there. That's Finn Balor the past 2 months. Bro's getting buckets. We gotta feed him. We gotta reward him with something. I don't know what it is that we gotta give him, but we gotta feed him with at least more main event shit. At least I'm just saying, because like bro is balling out of his mind every time he gets put in the spotlight, bro. Like he always has, always will. But right now, he's over the top. He's putting on great matches. We got to feed him with something. That was my only standout from the chamber, because I thought the pay-per-view was like a good 4.5 out of 10. Shit was ass. But Finn Balor was the reason that shit was jumping. I'm just keeping it a bean.
Here, I can answer that question for you, Dre. When it's a shooter, what do you feed him? The Rock.
Because the Rock is here.
I was saying bullets.
You feed him the Rock. Rock against Balor at Mania. That's what you do.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine?
If he did that, that'd be lit. That'd actually be fucking lit if he did.
I really actually am so pissed off at The Rock that I don't even know if I want to see that nigga around here again.
No, after last night, I better see that nigga around here.
Yeah, we'll get to that
nigga.
That's true.
We'll get that into a bit. DJ, what did you feel about the chamber?
I thought it was okay. I didn't really like have like the overall thought process like most people did. I mean, I enjoyed the Punk and Balor match. I enjoyed the Women's Chamber match. I definitely do agree that the Men's Chamber match was underwhelming, even though I think the ending was pretty well executed with Masked Man and Randy winning, which to me was the right choice.
Yeah.
Definitely the right choice with
Yes,
Randy picking up the dub. Becky and AJ was kind of how I thought it was going to go. A little sloppy, but the ending definitely saved it for me a little bit. But
Is it me or is like does it look like DJ's beard is fake and you can pull that joint off? That's how fake that shit is. It literally looks like you can pull that shit off.
That nigga got that Abraham Lincoln.
That shit is crazy. DJ, you got that Abe Lincoln right there, my G.
Velcro.
But as to my standout, it's honestly my standout is someone who I never would even say is my standout, because if anyone has seen who I've for watching NXT, if anyone has known for the past like 2 or 3 years, I've been heavily critical of Kiana James. I've never been like the biggest fan of her work or really anything that she really has done in NXT. I constantly question why Shawn Michaels is even pushing her. But I'm not gonna lie, what she did in the Rumble and what she did in the Chamber, and even her winning the triple threat, beating Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair, Shayna Baszler got NXT earlier today. I will say she has impressed me. I will say she's. I'm starting to actually like grow on her. Like she actually has shown me what she can do since the moment she came back. Because I really had no faith in her at all in the main roster. I didn't think that she could like actually go anywhere else. But I will say that she has at least done something to make me actually feel impressed when I see her on my TV screen.
All right. So, what did you feel?
I didn't really care for the Chamber overall. I mean, I liked the Punk Balor match. That was really good. I liked the fact that Raquel Rodriguez looked really good in the Chamber along with Logan. I mean, they made
with that nip slip.
They made Raquel pin Asuka and fucking Kiana James at the same time.
Raquel is my second pick if I didn't say Kiana.
But overall, just the Chamber matches didn't really have any big moments. I expected Javon Evans to do a little bit more. Because since he's so bouncy, just to be bouncing.
Yeah,
everywhere.
You're right.
He didn't really do a lot, And
I did sing him. I did sing him praises earlier, but like that is true. He could have done more, but he still looked good. If you ask me,
he looked fine. Like it's his first one. He's still what is it, like 19, 20 years old? Like he's young.
21. He is 21.
He's 21. The Chamber is older than him.
Yeah, he's got such a fucking future ahead of him. It's crazy, but overall, it was just underwhelming pay-per-view. It's kind of like, a bad booking sense, like they're just throwing people out there. I was surprised about Orton, but I'm really hoping that they just turn Cody soon. Like that's what I'm hoping for because
they're loading that up on SmackDown. This coming Friday.
I just feel that's what we're building to, because with Orton getting involved like that, I also like to see him getting a shot at, or actually having the world title again and getting close to the record.
Getting that 15.
Yeah.
Or
I like to see
14.
I think it's 15.
No, this is the chase for 15.
15.
Yeah.
15.
So I like to see that. So I'm invested. I'm definitely pulling for him, winning the world title. But just nothing really that crazy. The one thing I noticed, and I'm realizing that we need to go back in our history and understand that AJ Lee was always trash. Not now. She's trash on the mic. She's trash in the ring. And there's no like upside with her outside of nostalgia. So you could go back to her old matches and show me a good AJ promo outside of fucking the one with the Bellas just yelling the whole time when she did a pipe bomb. Like she's boring. Like she's really it's just nostalgia, So it's just the match itself was very bad with her and Becky. It's not like Becky is like fucking Will Ospreay in the ring or anything, but like, she's decent. Sports Illustrated said so.
It's crazy, but everyone says it.
Everyone says it.
Future Report. But the thing about it is that like, I feel like that match, like I've seen people say that, it was a surprise that she won. Like, how is that a surprise at all?
To me, it was.
She won.
To me,
how was that a surprise?
To me, it was.
So in standard storytelling wrestling, when the ref doesn't see you tap out, you normally sneak the win after it. after it. So when
Yeah.
she put her in the submission hold and Becky was tapping, normally right then and there, the heel's getting the tap, so you see them losing, but then they normally win shortly then after.
I
It
get all
wasn't
that,
just
Joe, but
It
the
wasn't
problem.
just that. It wasn't just that because like AJ had beaten Becky in 2 encounters, so I just thought that they were just going to give Becky the win.
I feel that, but I mean, how they set it up and how they brought her back, and it was like it's really a nostalgia act. I don't think she has it for a whole period of time, but like I could just tell that was going to happen. It was in Chicago, her adopted hometown, because she married CM Punk. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
They didn't even announce it too, by the way. Like when she did the ring announcer, they said that she's from Jersey. They didn't say
Jersey.
like,
But they kept
adopted
saying
home.
But they kept saying on commentary,
We don't
her
claim her.
adopted hometown. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because
whatever.
Logan
We don't
gets
claim her. We don't claim her in Jersey.
because Logan gets the he's from Cleveland, but by way of like Puerto Rico or whatever the fuck.
Because he lives
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
so,
but that's what I'm saying. They didn't do that to fucking AJ. They just
yeah,
said she's
yeah,
from
it's
Jersey
weird.
by
Yeah.
way of Chicago or whatever.
Yeah. They'll always say by way of Cleveland, Ohio, because I'm from Puerto Rico and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, when we break it down, the CM Punk Finn Balor match was the showcase of the night, and I think we can all agree that because they're trying to make CM Punk the showpiece of all of WWE right now with everything that's going on. But there was a bad booking inside the chamber.
A bad booking.
Bad booking.
You start hearing it more.
I read
more and more.
I read somewhere. I think it was Michael Hayes who said it. They said when the box is bigger than you will never get over. And that is the Danhausen debut, where the box got over more than Danhausen, who was inside of it, which caused a very, very bad debut, which I would say that was the bad booking at the chamber, but he turned it around on Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
And now we're going to get into the nitty gritty of it all. Monday Night Raw was, I would say, probably one of the best Raws. Had some okay matches, but the segments were out of this world.
Dude, that opening segment, man, with like the Vision, all that, Seth Rollins, Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, that felt like an Attitude Era 2000 episode of Raw for me. Literally the beginning of it. Just like absolute chaos alone. Just, that was great.
I saw someone say that on Twitter and I responded to them. I don't know. I don't think it was a great episode. I love the segments. I felt like the segments were better than the matches. But the Danhausen thing, he made it up, but I think the debut was fine with his character, the music, he can have shitty ass music. He has the little baby pyro, kind of reminds me of Orange Cassidy. The only thing I was upset about, and I rewatched it, I think that's why the fans booed, is that nothing happened. He was just in the ring and then it went dark. And I think they booed because it was over so fast. When he came out, they cheered. He got a pop. Like, I rewatched it. So, I mean, it just, to me, it was on brand with how goofy his character is. And him doing the curse, which was legit on Monday Night Raw, and it worked. That's going to fucking, put him over, like, don't get cursed by this guy.
Yeah, they did.
He's currently number 3 in merch sales already.
I thought he was number 1.
Did he go up to 1? When I last checked, he was number 3.
There's that Gemini for you, Joe. That's your 0 for 2.
No. I was literally watching the site because the merch sales were moving on the site. I was watching WWE.com.
My problem with it, right? And I think the biggest like problem at what the IWC, right? And the opinions that I've been seeing is the fact that how they set it up, it made it almost seem like there's so much going on storyline wise, like so much going on around the WWE with all these, the Vision, and you got Roman Reigns, and you got Cody Rhodes, and you got Seth Rollins, you got all this stuff going on, and then you have this box that's like really mysterious. And WWE fans, they love a good mystery, and they love something that's like going to be like, oh, what's this going to be? Let's open that Elimination Chamber, big moment coming, and it just ends up being Danhausen, and it's cool. I love that Danhausen is here. I love Danhausen, but I felt like time and place, and you set it up to make it look like it was something huge. But
did they, though?
That was going to be criticism. It seemed like it.
How?
Because it appeared on two different shows every week. It kept appearing like it was important.
I mean,
when you make it bigger than the person inside of it, it became a problem. And that's what I said. Because they had it on the show, they kept it in the background, which made people think it was something else. It was too cryptic for everything else, so the speculation hyped it up. And then when it came out to just being a very niche character, it kind of hurt the push.
But listen to what you just said. The speculation hyped it up, not them. People speculating, hyping themselves.
They put it on two different shows. Like they made it a thing that was.
But who do you expect to come out of that thing? Who's going to come out of the box?
Veer Mahan. I don't know. I have no clue. But that's the thing. Like
Jericho, if he came back,
people, the second Jericho's name became relevant. That's the problem. When someone bigger than Danhausen became a relevant part of the conversation.
Who else is available that would even be a pop? Let's just take the box out of it. Besides Jericho and Danhausen, who's out there that would come back?
I don't know.
There's nobody. Nobody. I mean, so it's like
anybody on the injury list, maybe someone who was injured, maybe into repackaging.
But then why would they be in a? They literally repackaged them in a.
Literally. I don't know. But what I will say is just like
it was Mike Santana.
A lot of people felt underwhelmed that it was just this like thing. And then once again, like you said, to even add on to that, then it was just over. Nothing happened. It was just gone.
I expected nothing. Last time WWE did something like this, it was like the gobbledygooker came out of a fucking egg. I expected my expectation was fucking
it was gonna be another masked man. I thought it was the masked man. That's what I thought it was gonna happen.
Once it opened and there was a coffin, it was like it's Danhausen. And he's the perfect guy to come out of a fucking crate. You know what I mean? Like it's just
and I'm not gonna lie, I popped. Like literally, I was sitting here with my girl.
So did the crowd. The crowd, he got a good reaction.
I was like, oh my god, Danhausen!
Lights went out.
Yeah,
if you watch it on a replay, it might be edited because they've been proven a lot that Netflix is editing a lot of this shit.
I mean, I watched it live, but why would Netflix had nothing to do with it? This was ESPN.
No, Netflix owns their international brand.
Yeah, but I mean, watching it live, I can hear a pop. They didn't edit.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
Here's the biggest misconception. I'm going to address this real quick. The biggest misconception people have is that WWE doesn't know anything that happens outside of WWE. That's not true. WWE majority of their fans are wrestling fans, unless you're talking about little kids that are the casuals that they refer to. Guys that are like in their fucking 20s and 30s and beyond, they watch AEW, they watch pro wrestling, they watch the indies. They may not be a big fan. Like, I'm not a big indie guy, but I know who the fuck Zilla Fatu is. Like, I'm like, oh my god, who's Danhausen? Like, they make it like they're fucking retards and they don't know who's fucking Danhausen. If you're a wrestling fan, which most of the people in the arena are, especially in Chicago of all places, they know who the fuck Danhausen is. So it's retarded that you people. There's so many people that just on the internet saying, "Oh, WWE have no idea who he is." Okay,
well, speaking of that Samoan Goblin,
he's gonna slap the shit out of fucking CM Punk when he sees him. There's a segue for you right there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that came out of it is that CM Punk Roman Reigns segment at the end of Raw, where Roman thought he was gonna get the one up on CM Punk by telling him about his tweet hurts his feelings, which was pretty funny. And then Punk decides that he wants to mention that Roman is alone on this island of relevancy.
And
he's lonely out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, not Epstein's Island. We just want to say that.
It's a relevancy island.
Relevancy island, not Epstein's Island. No. But now that Roman has made it personal for Punk, Punk's going to make it personal for him, and he's going to bury Roman Reigns next to his father. Now, off air,
MJF type
off air, Dior mentioned something else, and I actually read it on Reddit the other night, was that someone said that CM Punk should have said, listen, Roman, you finally beat leukemia, but the one thing I'm going to do is beat the true cancer of WWE.
That's a solid line.
That's a good line.
It is a solid fucking line.
That's a very good line.
How far? We have 44 days now until WrestleMania. How far do you believe this is going to get?
Dre.
I want to see
Now,
some. I want to see some
I'm
house
going to
tips.
start
Dre.
with. I'm going.
Let's
I know
start with
exactly
Dre.
where I'm going
I wanna
to
see
start
some
with
house
this conversation.
segments.
Hold on. I know exactly where I'm going to start with. Mr. Squid Games, are you there?
Mr. Squid Games.
How far do you think this is going to go?
Let me
The
get
floor is
serious.
yours.
Let me get serious for a second.
Oh God. Oh God.
Let me get serious for a second. Okay?
Oh God. Y'all started
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Y'all
let me
started
get
this.
Yeah, DJ, they started it.
Yeah, get half your face in it. That'll be really
Okay?
emphasize the
I'm
point.
just adjusting myself. I'm just adjusting myself. Joe, I'm not going to answer your question. Instead, I'm going to go my own route. Okay? Server, I'm
Yeah.
taking the floor here,
No.
and I'm going to dedicate a solid 3 minutes to me verbally abusing CM Punk's dead dog. Okay. Larry, you're fucking ugly. Your teeth looked fucking disgusting before you died. They're probably worse now. You probably don't even have them anymore. You can't bark. Okay? You're gone. Okay? So are you your owner's up there talking about he gonna bury my man's next to his dad? I'm gonna bury your owner next to you. Y'all can bark together under the grave. Huh? How about that, Phil? How about that, Phil? If you see this, Phil, your dog is dead to me, and so are you. If I catch your bitch ass on the street, I'ma go grab Mickey Gall. Yeah, flashback from the past who beat your ass in UFC, and we gonna whoop your ass together. That's how I'm feeling. Don't you ever in your motherfucking funky ass life. I don't give a fuck if AJ Mendez is right next to you. I don't give a fuck if your mom next to you, your dad next to you, God next to you. You don't ever talk to Joe Anawai like that again, and you don't ever bring up his dad because his dad is my dad, nigga, and we like that, and we will take it to the furthest extent, and we will bury your ugly ass with that ugly ass dog. Now, Joe, now I'm gonna go back to your question. So, how far do I see this going? I
No
see it going.
animals were harmed in this
No,
episode.
every dog was harmed in this because I'm the big dog. Anyway, so how I see this going, I see my man's whooping his ass. What you thought I was gonna say something else? You thought I was gonna give you some crazy explanation of how I think CM Punk's going. He's not going to live after this, Joe. He's a dead man walking now. If I catch him, it's over. Swiss cheese, holy water. Holy Moses, holy moly donut shop. You feel what I'm saying? I'm filling him full of holes, hollow tips, 7.62s out the K. If I see Phil Brooks out there. That was my explanation, everybody on Gorilla Book, and everybody else, y'all can go ahead back to
Time. Hit you with the time.
Went back to my battle rap move.
That's a good
Got the
first
goods.
round. That was a good first round. That's all in GTA, by the way. If he catches him, he's gonna hit
Hey,
him
yo,
with
Larry, fight back, nigga. Fight back.
He
Larry.
can't. He can't. He's
Exactly.
buried.
Dead
He's
ass
buried
dog.
next to the
Fuck
fucking PlayStation.
running round.
Okay, turn it off. Turn it off. We don't want a copyright. We don't want copyright strikes.
Oh shit!
No, take it easy. That's few seconds.
You
is
always
fine.
trying to get
That's
us popped. You trying to get us popped, cuz. You trying to get us clicked
You got
out
up
of
to
here.
15.
Oh, fire!
Get a nice email from YouTube here.
And Mr. Brian, can you not do that anymore?
Why did you just grind that dog up like that?
I
What
fucking
happened?
hate him. I fucking hate him.
'Cause
That
he's a-
dog and Bret Hart are the same to me.
Why did he
Okay?
grind him up? Because he's a butcher
Dude,
like that.
Larry and Bret Hart are the same person to me. Okay?
They're both Canadian
And dead.
and dead.
Bret Hart's
To
not
me.
dead.
To me, he is.
Oh,
If I catch that bitch ass nigga, he know what it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
he said it.
I don't think he knows what it
I
is.
mean, he
Drake.
said it almost.
He,
I mean, the thing is,
you know how many
he said it 4 years
platforms
ago.
I done posted about this nigga? I'm gonna kill him.
I
I don't care.
He said it
You gonna
almost
get
4
arrested.
years
You gonna get
ago.
fucking
I know.
the FBI
Dre's
minister
banned
I
on
mean,
Reddit.
no one said
making
it 4 years
terroristic
ago.
threats
He said it.
against
I mean,
Bret Hart.
Bro, if I go to Dior on everything I love, right? If I go to jail because I verbally abused Bret Hart to the point where he files some type of lawsuit, gets me locked up, don't bail me out. Keep me in there because the day I get out, I really am gonna kill him.
Well, in GTA. So here's the
you
funny
said
part.
you're
Here's a
innocent,
spoiler
right?
alert.
Terroristic threats.
Gray
ladies and
actually
gentlemen.
wrote the fucking Reddit post about Roman Reigns and the cancer. That was actually Alex Dre on Reddit.
I mean, one thing I know is that you said, almost 4 years ago, you're gonna piss on his grave when he dies.
Who, Bret Hart? Yeah. I'll get my
Oh.
passport and everything. Yeah, I'm in there. But server, you think I'm joking? You see how serious I was when I told clips? I'm not playing.
Are you going to Hulk Hogan's grave to piss with that as well?
Nah, he ain't do nothing to me. Hulk Hogan just said, "Nigga."
Wow.
He just said, "Nigga." He alright.
Okay, fucking Bret. What did Bret Hart do to you?
Thank God
A
Black
lot.
History Month's
A
over.
lot.
Yeah, that's a
Bret
whole.
Hart took Blade Black History Month. There you go.
I mean, if you want,
And then he dates a black woman now, trying to make up for it. Fuck out of here.
I
Fuck
mean,
him.
look, I know we're speaking negative, but can we speak positive for this one? Because Penta, when you talk about Penta,
Fuck you,
You
DJ.
can zero marrow this down a little bit.
Fuck you, DJ.
That was a
Did you
little
say
rough.
zero marrow?
Zero marrow.
You know what?
the
I'm
fuck are
taking. I'm
talking
taking
about?
over. I'm
Zero
taking over
marrow.
again.
We're gonna
I'm
zero
taking over
marrow.
again. I need 2 minutes to verbally
Zero.
abuse
How
DJ.
the fuck American
God,
can you
dude.
be?
It took too fucking long. I had to wait an entire.
I need 2 minutes to
Failed
verbally
Spanish,
abuse
bro.
DJ
What are you
now.
talking about?
Okay, hold on.
Zero
Hold
marrow.
on. I got to go back
Marrow.
to Joe saying zero
Zero
marrow.
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 That
Zero.
Zero marrow.
no,
Miedo.
no, it's Cero Miedo with a D.
Oh, it's cero miedo.
Zero.
Yeah,
Look at-
Cero
There ain't no D in
Miedo
that
with a
fucker for
D.
me, bro.
We
It's
have
zero
Yo,
a lot
pause,
of
y'all,
It's
because I
not
ain't giving no.
Miero.
listen.
Pause, because I ain't giving you no motherfucking D. Okay.
What? Hey, yo,
I said-
what did you say?
What did you say? Y'all try to shove D's in that fucker. I said pause. I ain't
What
putting
just
it in there.
happened, my nigga? That's how you spell it.
I know.
You said Miero, like you rolling a D.
said-
You don't roll D's.
I'm giving you D. What did you say?
Yes, that's
I'm not
exactly.
giving you. Not giving you. I don't put the D in the word. I say zero mero. I don't put a D there.
Let's hear from our Spanish correspondent, Joe
so-
Wolfgang.
Everybody, we do not support ICE, ladies and gentlemen.
This nigga Joe's the American. He's really American Grand Condo. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Oh
This
my
Grande
nigga said
Americano, that's
Miero.
him.
You made up
The
a fucking
original.
word.
The original of Grande
Bro.
America.
Or what did Dominic Mysterio say on that one podcast? Me up pendejo.
That's funny.
That's what we're gonna use.
If anyone's ever going to take anything seriously, don't watch this podcast because this podcast can get very unhinged.
Watch
very
G30.
fast. Yeah, watch G30.
It goes
So
off the
I want to
fucking
do
rails.
something different because we're getting towards the end here. DJ, you have your DWE that you do. Do you want to talk about that a little bit, promote it a little bit, and get some people?
Tell him who's your world
Speaking
champion.
of D,
I can.
I'll come take that from you if I have to. I'll come take it.
April 4th, April 5th, DWE WrestleMania 3. It's the third annual event that we're gonna be having. Really look forward to it. We got this man right over here, Day Noah. We're defending his Uprising World Championship against Travis Black. And then Demented down here.
Get a job.
I already have a job. And Demented defending his title, defending his global title.
just broke Dre.
Overall, I'm glad you're making me tag WWE. I'm not going to try and spend that much time on it. But I appreciate the ones obviously who are here for the ones who are here for it, obviously in WWE, and also the ones who at least support it, because it's been a 4-year journey now since we've done it on YouTube, and it's been very, very good. And I like the fact that you do. There are moments where you shout out me, popped into the live stream and you shouted out me, Sir Error. So I'm glad you did that. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
But yeah, DWE is stronger than ever. And I cannot wait for 2K26, which comes out this Friday, because I pre-ordered the fucking game. So $30 or $50 off my fucking
$150 for the game, and that's not even included.
$150 off my bank account, which is a lot more Pokemon
DJ,
cards.
is it a possibility that I could get my character in that game?
Yes, because since there's now
Absolutely.
400, yes, since they now have 200 characters, I could pretty much just get the whole entire industry and that fucking, like, pretty much the entirety of the community creations.
Wow, there you go.
I have a lot of characters, and mine is very good. So
Yo, you're going to hell.
So,
You have a special chair waiting for you, chariot ride, escalator, elevator. You are going to hell.
I'll see Larry. I'll see Larry there, okay?
You see Bret Hart there too. Fuck that nigga.
Heart's not dead, nigga. God damn it.
He's on his way, Dior. I'm sending him there.
all right. Well, again, I want to thank everybody for doing this. Joe, do you want to go ahead and send everybody out with some very kind words since you're on your way to hell?
Just remember, in Gorilla Booking Podcast, this is the only place where you cannot get cursed. Thank you. Have a good night.